This is Metric versus English. The purpose of this lab is to finally put an end to the debate of which is a more valid measurement system, the English system or the metric system. So for this lab, what you're going to need is a measuring stick, and on one side on this one I have the English system. You can see those are inches, and on the other side I have the metric system, and you can see that they're centimeters. What you're also going to need is different size cans. Now I have 3 of them. I've got small, medium, large. It doesn't really matter what size the cans are as long as they're different sizes. So what we're going to do is we're going to use both the English and the metric system to measure the diameter and the circumference of each can. So first what I'm going to do is I am going to do the English system. So that's the inches size. So measuring the diameter is easy. All you do is you take that measuring stick and you're going to just put it diameter all the way across. You're going to measure, well, the diameter of that can, right? Now, circumference is going to be a little tricky. So this is how you're going to measure the circumference of each can. For each of these cans, I've marked a little permanent marker mark on the can, and you're going to put that on the 0 mark on the measuring stick. Then what you're going to do is you're going to roll that can until that black mark gets back to the measuring stick. That'll give you the circumference. So what you're going to do is you're going to do that for the small, medium, and large can. Then what you're going to do is you are going to flip that measuring stick over and you're going to do the same thing for the metric side, and you're going to measure that in centimeters. You're going to measure the diameter of each can and you are going to measure the circumference of each can. So I did these cans here, but I would encourage you to get different cans, and I'll put the data table up for the metric and the English system of what I got for the diameter and the circumference for each of these cans. Now the next thing we're going to do is we're going to graph this data. We're going to graph it with the diameter on the x-axis, and we're going to graph the circumference on the y-axis. So I'll go ahead and I'll put these graphs up as well for both the English and the metric system. Now using this data and using these graphs, we should be able to answer 3 questions. Number 1, well, which of these measuring system is more accurate? Which of the measuring systems is more precise? And the last one, the purpose of this lab is which one is more valid? Now I'll give you a hint to that last question. Which measurement system is more valid? Where did these 2 measurement systems come from? If you can answer that question, you should be able to tell me, well, which one of these measurement systems is more valid? So once again, this is the Metric versus English lab.